For my birthday this year, I finally got a skullpanda bag charm. Yes, these are made by the same company that makes Labubus. However, my current tote bag of over 3 years is starting to look a bit worn out. So I am going to design and make myself a new tote bag worthy of my new bag charm. So I've been sketching out just a couple ideas. I think I'm gonna end up going for something pretty close to this, where everything is in black, but I do some different textures and detail work to build in a bit of depth. I decided not to go with anything where the bag is actually heart-shaped because I really want to put in a lot of internal pockets. Because my current tote bag has one pocket in it and I really like that. I did also think about playing around with maybe having a framed image on the front of the bag, but I don't think I have any fabric where I'd want to make it into the image that's in the frame, and also I don't really want to do any needlework for this. So with my current tote bag, one of the reasons I really like it is it's a bit on the bigger side, and then it has this internal pocket here. So what I want to do on my bag is make the pocket wider, and I also want to put them on both sides of the tote because I end up carrying quite a lot of stuff. I always normally have an extra bag in my bag for carrying either my current crochet project or some needlework I'm doing. So I do suffer from having to scrounge around in my bag to find the thing that I want quite often. So I think lots of pockets on the inside is an 100% must for me. Now the interfacing is on the outer shell. I've just got some little bits that I'm going to use to decorate the front of the bag with. So all the decoration is done now, so I can start piecing the seams together, which is gonna be super easy. They're just all straight seams. So then doing the corners down here is super easy. All you do is pull this out so it's one straight edge, and then I'm gonna do a straight stitch along here. So I now have my lining here for the inside of the bag, but what I've got here is a little strap to hold a water bottle. So when I do the seams of the lining, I'm going to catch this in the seam edge so that the raw edge is concealed. So the bag is now finished. I'm just gonna show off a couple of things I did. So for the straps, I just put 2 pieces of velvet ribbon together, and then here at the top, what I've done is I've just folded down and stitched the handles so that it just sits a little bit nicer. And then inside of the bag, so it's fully lined, and then I've got pockets on either side, and then I also, for the pockets, I put a line of stitching down to divide them. So I've got a really small pocket here, nice big one here, and then on this side they're about equal in size. And then of course there's also the bottle holder that I put in. So the only thing to do now is to add the keychain on and then transfer everything from my old bag to my new bag. So I always have an umbrella in my bag because it's the UK. It's a very wet country. I use Pokemon cards as bookmarks very often, but I don't need this one right now. I've got lip product. I can put that in this nice small pocket. I've got digital camera. I think actually this will fit in one of the smaller ones, but I think I'm going to put it in the bigger one. Purse. That can go in with the digital camera. Another lip product. Then I've got my sunscreen. Got gum. That can just go in the bottom of the bag. I actually think I'm going to put the camera in this pocket and then the purse in this one, because it was just getting a bit bulky. Then I've got my yarn bag. And then typically I'd also probably be carrying a book and then my water bottle that would go in here.